This is the news for today. WWE is doing some digging into Rey Fenix's tweet. AEW All In Texas passes $1 million in ticket sales. Natalya may be winning WWE's Intercontinental title tournament. And we also get an update on AJ Styles. So let's get into it. So let's start off by reading the update onto WWE doing some digging into Rey Fenix's tweets, okay? And this is from a source at Russell Votes. We're hearing that there were those in WWE that were surprised yesterday with the Rey Fenix tweets. Not to say they're not interested anymore, I'm sure that didn't change, but there were some eyebrows raised over those tweets, especially if you're going to put that out there publicly. I think WWE is going to do some digging into what's going on. That doctor one, my phone started to buzz a little bit afterwards, just a surprise from a few WWE staffers that didn't really have a pulse onto what may or may not be going on over there with Rey Fenix. So that, in conjunction with Rey Fenix actually deleting his tweets, makes it seem like maybe some resolution is happening. Maybe he got fined by AEW and Bryan Danielson and their committee of that they have going on. So maybe he got fined. Maybe they told him to take it down. That's probably what happened. But is WWE really surprised? I mean, they shouldn't be. I feel like they have the same amount of access, if not more, that we as fans have. So they know what's going on. I don't think they were shocked or surprised over everything that's going on currently in AEW. So it seems like they're still interested. I mean, I would still be interested in bringing the Lucha Brothers. Who really cares about the tweets? You know, what's going on over there is going on over there. Obviously, publicly tweeting isn't the best thing to do as a wrestler. But looks like WWE's taking a look into it, according to Russell Votes. In some other news, Sabu is criticizing WWE NXT 2300. He is calling it a lame ECW nostalgic events while speaking with Covalent TV. He had this to say on Covalent TV. I thought it was lame, even though it was a good show, good wrestlers. It was lame for a nostalgia ECW thing. The building doesn't look the same. It's not the same. It's not really a reunion or a top-notch thing without me or Sandman. Both of us, or one or the other, it's kind of a must, I think. So I understand why Sabu has an issue with this. Is it a nostalgic event? Yes, it is. Do you need to be involved? I don't think so. There's a lot of other people that got involved. I mean, there's a lot of bad situations going on with Sabu about GCW with the Indie Hall of Fame. So I understand why they wouldn't want to be associated with Sabu. But to call it a lame nostalgic event, that's what it's for. I mean, they obviously marketed off of ECW's name. So people understood that it was going to be a nostalgic event, and I don't think it was lame. People loved it. That's why they're going to do it again next year pretty soon. So it's going to come back. Maybe they do invite Sabu at some point, but he's also got to help clear his name with everything with the Indie Hall of Fame and all that situation that went down. People within WWE are also pulling for Natalya to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and this is via Russell Votes. They said, I did hear some feedback with some sentiments that were similar from sources that said they would like to be Natalya as well. Now that doesn't mean it's going to be her, but there is some favoritism maybe that would like to see her win the Intercontinental Championship. And I said this before. I said my favorites are Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria that might win this tournament, but I wouldn't be surprised if Natalya was also tossed in there because her name value adds some credibility to the title already, just being Natalya Hart, Natalya Neidhart. You know, that builds up some prestige into the belt already. It's the first woman. I mean, could it be Lyra? Could it be Dakota Kai? It can be, but if it's Natalya, she's already got the name. She's got the name value. People know who she is. So for her being the first woman's holder would be awesome, in my opinion. It fits the story. It fits her history. It also pays respect to her and everything she gave to the business. So I would like to see her win it either first or at some point. But I still think Dakota Kai is probably my favorite to win, but I understand seeing Natalya win as well. Also, AEW All In Texas tickets went on sale on December 9th. And according to Dave Meltzer, they have now passed $1.25 million in sales, which sounds amazing. Let's give it the props where they deserve it, right? But honestly, those sales numbers don't mean anything. If the stadium is half empty and they got those sales numbers, I don't care. They really have to fill it out. If it's not full, it's going to look bad on TV. And even regardless of how much revenue they brought in, if it's not close to sellout or, you know, 3/4 filled, it's going to be a disappointment on my part because this is supposed to be their WrestleMania in the United States. This has already made the third amount of money, I guess third place out of the all-in events, right? In terms of revenue from tickets, but it's also the biggest stadium event they've done in the United States. So it makes sense that logically, ticket sales wise, we're going to be high. I don't think we need to pat them. They need to pat themselves on the back. They still got work to do. They got to sell tickets. The event is in July. They need to start selling tickets. I mean, right now, tickets, the cheapest possible is $31. I honestly see that they're going to drop the prices quite a bit. Maybe do some 2-for-1 deals, because that's what they're doing right now in AEW. If you attend Dynamite, they're doing 2-for-1 deals. And I'm not shooting that. I mean, I get that they want to fill the stadium, and I would prefer to see a fuller stadium regardless of ticket revenue. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Speaking of AEW, today is AEW Dynamite Winter is Coming. Check out our live stream. Me and Adrian are going to go at it on live stream right after AEW Dynamite Winter is Coming. So make sure you check out our review for today's episode. You wouldn't want to miss it, because we got a lot to say. And, you know, we got a lot to say about Mina Shirakawa and Mariah May in that women's title. So stay tuned. Make sure you watch us right after AEW Dynamite. We also got an update on AJ Styles being out. As we know, the match he came back to fight against Carmelo Hayes, he got re-injured. And this is according to Wrestling News. When he got hurt on that Friday night, I heard immediately, okay, it's legit, he's hurt. I haven't heard a word about AJ Styles since. It's very strange, to be honest, not a word. So whatever it is, they're keeping it quiet all the way around. Yeah, it's quiet. They haven't mentioned anything. Last I heard was that he's cooked. That's what AJ Styles said. He's gonna be out for a while. So we'll see what that happens for AJ Styles, because he's a great wrestler. I would love to see him back in WWE pretty soon. Obviously, it seems like it's gonna be a ways out, especially if they're not mentioning anything. Hopefully it's not career ending, but we'll let you know. So stay tuned, stay locked in here at Triggered Wrestling. Also, Roman Reigns is currently scheduled to wrestle at WWE Raw Netflix episode, the first debut episode on Netflix. And this is Chris Featherstone from Sportskeeda reporting. He has been informed that he will indeed be competing at the first ever Netflix Monday Night Raw, which I'm not surprised. I mean, they're going back to 3 hours. The rumor The Rock is going to be there. I'm sure Cody Rhodes is going to be there. Travis Scott's going to be there. Roman Reigns having a match. That seems like must-see TV. And it feels like it needs to be seen. I mean, they got to make this event a big deal, and this is the way to do it. Have Roman Reigns your top draw in WWE currently. Have a match, main event, Netflix. That would be a great starting off point. It is also rumored that the OG bloodline, the OTC bloodline, is going to be Raw bound. So if you want to see them, you got to follow them on Raw. That is the other rumor going around right now on the internet. But let us know what you guys think. Should they stay on SmackDown, or should they go to WWE Netflix? That way they're seen by more people, which is, if I was a businessman, that's what I would do. There's more eyeballs on Netflix. You could watch that anywhere, anytime. So that's where you want to be. But if you wanted to know some more information about the Lucha Brothers and what is going down via Twitter, I made a detailed video including Penta's return to wrestling TV, and I got it right here. Just click this video if you want to find out more.